Today we're reacting to why you should unfollow baddies and booty models immediately. Hey, I be saying this all the time, bro. Like, if you don't know shorty, or y'all ain't had no convo, or y'all ain't had no type of back and forth, why are you following so many at that? You know, I guess 1, 2, I guess even then. But why are you following so many though? This is a JR Wisdom Inception reaction video. I love to preface that so I don't just sneak up on y'all. As well as, I just wanted to say, there's a dude, right, that I met. You know, we started chopping it up, you feel me? And I was like, oh, y'all follow you, know what's up? So we follow each other, whatever, And y'all know how on IG Reels, you can go and see what your people, what the people you follow have liked. So, you know, I click up there time to time, see what people be liking, you know what I'm saying? And the guy that I met liked a video, right, that said top Latina stars. And it was just a video of the top Latina stars, I guess. Corn stars, as I should say. And I was like, this nigga just like this for everybody to see. This guy, I'm sure, got parents and family and shit, right? So I was like, okay, if I did follow this, go look at this shit. I'm like, I don't really, let me see if this nigga following me real quick. You know, you can click on the thing to see if following you. Let me see if you follow me. If not, you know, I'm about to go ahead and get out. You know, feel me? Hope maybe he did it. Maybe we just did. Maybe whenever we said we're gonna follow each other, he ain't follow me because I can get this off. But I see the dude often, so I didn't want it to be no pressure. You know what I'm saying? So when I go click, yeah, he following me, but I also see Tiana Trump. I do a little bit more scrolling. Ash Cash, Tiana Trump's second. Then I just start seeing he following every single cheek model, every single IG model, I was like, yo, what's up with this nigga, man? It wouldn't be a Dior video if I didn't yap at the beginning. And when I see him in person, I see he look drained. Looks like, you know, hair thinning. Look like a younger guy. You know what I'm saying? Not taking care of business that I don't know. Maybe he is, but it's draining, bro. Seeing that all day, every day, that's draining. Jerk master. We got to refrain, guys. Get started. Love you, Allie. Everybody gotta look at that. Damn. Now niggas like this is different, bro. I get it, you know, we niggas, we walk around like we gon' every nigga gon'. But when niggas start pulling phones out, that's odd. Everybody looking at this. Hold on, man.
You're walking into your best chapter yet. And finally, you're going to see.
All right, JR, we get it, man.
Outfit number 1. Okay, you guys.
And then also, as a nigga, like, this coming up on your shit all the time, you know, girls be doing they workouts. Girls be doing like, mind you, I'm talking about if you don't know them. If they don't follow you back and you don't follow, and like, you know, y'all don't know each other mutually, but you follow these girls, they doing Fashion Nova hauls for the girls, and you just watching this? You just watching Fashion Nova hauls? Or you just watching her workout, doing her glute day? Are you just watching that?
See, nobody's gonna tell us this, but girl, let me hold your hand. Some of us need to unfollow that girl that we low-key idolize. Yeah, the one that's always soft lifing, posting her trips, bags, perfect routine, perfect relationship, because it's secretly messing with your mind. I'm talking to you if every time you watch her content, you feel behind. You start comparing and you feel like you're just not doing enough. Or
nah, I don't know why girls for that, because for niggas, I like to follow people that inspire me, people that are ahead of me. You feel me? People that like Gunna, for instance. I like how Gunna dress. You know, he's in his healthy shit. But yeah, that nigga winning more than Meek, obviously. That's like inspiring. He be taking pictures out in different islands, clean. I'm like, oh yeah, man, one day I gotta get there, man. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say like a fashion dude that got this nice drip, or you know, niggas just be living better lives. I don't get discouraged because I see a nigga living a better life on Instagram or TikTok or some shit. And be like, damn, I'm behind, man. No, I see that as a motivation. That's just a mindset shift. How she's talking for the girls.
or something's wrong. That's not inspiration. That's spiritual sabotage, and the enemy is using it. So let me break this down with love. Number one,
brother.
not everyone is sharing their reality. Most of what you see is edited, highlighted reels. Number two,
so what? So what? It's you looking at it wrong. You looking at this shit on some like, why I'm not there. That's a why I'm not there mindset. Niggas looking at this shit wrong. So what?
He cannot.
If they flying or not. If it could inspire a nigga to, you could rent the motherfucking GT3. You feel me? And I'm gonna be like, oh, he got the GT3. That's hard. But you know, you could be capped out. But in my head, it inspired me.
Stop your purpose. But if he can make you feel behind, feel less than, feel like God skipped you, then he wins. And number three, if content makes you feel drained, anxious, or start being ungrateful for your current life, then that's your sign. Hit that unfollow, not from hate, but for your own healing. Start guarding your peace like your life depends on it, because spiritually it does. Unfollow, detox, pray, and remember, your timeline does not determine your destiny. God does. Love you. Bye.
I don't see no point in following IG models and baddies. Like, yeah, they be cool to look at, but like, nigga, what's the point?
And then it's unnecessary time wasted. At that point, now you just looking at, like, you scrolling, looking, just even those moments is just a waste of time. Now, I'm not finna sit here and act like niggas don't, you know, niggas can't go and see some shit they like and swipe for a second. Like, that's just wrong. But we got to be clear with what's going on. Like, that shit is definitely wasting your time. That's clear. You feel me? Like, that's clear. This nigga definitely saw a picture of King Von and said, I want to drive my dreads just like that.
Like, some of y'all be taking it to the extreme. Y'all be commenting and DMing them. Like, bro, think about everybody that's in their DM. How they gonna see your shit? Not to mention, they don't provide no substance. They not
Commenting is crazy.
giving you no information or nothing. They just cool to look at. And the thing is, they just be people who just take pictures and show their ass. So really, bro, you really lustful, and you really a big fan that would never meet them. Not to mention, if you got a girlfriend and that's what you do, bro, that shit disrespectful as f. And that's the same way vice versa.
Man, listen, we got a lot to unpack on this one, and I know this was just some brief clips, and you guys saw the little intro videos there of some of those baddies, booty models, if you will. But this is true. This is real talk. This is real talk in terms of you guys having your whole news feed filled up with baddies, and your For You page, or I forgot what it's called on Instagram, when you go to your search thing or whatever, it's gonna keep showing, the algorithm's gonna keep showing you booty models and things like that.
Yeah, and it's tough too, because like mine is a lot of tattoos, boxing and stuff, but then every now there's an occasional ass cheek or something, and I'm like, damn, I ain't even look at, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like feeling like sometimes if I just sit on the page too long, it'll fuck around and be like, oh, maybe it's tracking my eyes, and it's like, oh yeah, he like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn, like you can clear this up for me if you want.
That, and it's not really good for you. I mean, because at the end of the day, you're imagining, you're putting yourself in a place like, oh my goodness, this is all these beautiful women. And if you are in a relationship and you're seeing stuff like this, it makes you want to be like, I could do better at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to the guys right now, even though this applies to women as well, because a lot of you women start feeling a certain type of way when you start seeing other women taking these trips, traveling all over the world, and you're like, well, my man should be doing this, and that hypergamous nature kicks in, and you're like, he's not doing enough. Somebody's taking her out. She's living this life. And a lot of times, as the young lady said in the beginning, it's just a highlight reel. You don't know what that woman has got going on. You don't know how unhappy that woman is. And a lot of us are comparing ourselves to people we see online. A lot of y'all ladies especially. That's why you guys are getting this surgery. That's why a lot of you are passing away. That's why a lot of you are having complications. That's why a lot of you are having relationship issues, because of these things that you see. And it is completely unrealistic. I forgot Buddy's name. He's from Texas, if I'm not mistaken. But he says that social media like this has ruined a lot of relationships for both men and women. Men, you get to see women from all over the world. You get on the hub and XVids and all this stuff, you get to see women in all their nether regions and whatnot, and you start thinking, I got a chance, or I can DM her, or I can message her. And newsflash, as bro said right here, You got millions of these women on here, and they're never gonna read your message.
Niggas be commenting shit like, so beautiful. Niggas will talk to themselves in DMs. Try again. Your favorite artist, your favorite athlete be doing that too. It'd be crazy.
They're not offering any benefit. They're not adding anything to your life other than something that you can spank it to. But nah, you gotta understand, if women weren't already vain before, once they actually get to the point where you got guys looking at them and you got guys doing these different, sending them messages and all these different things like that, it is completely on. It is completely on. You will never have a chance, for lack of a better term, unless you know these women personally. And a lot of you do know these women personally. A lot of you do know they live in a shoebox, don't have much going on in their life, and that's just that. These women, all they have to do, they can get online.
That's one thing that I be hearing niggas say that I don't know if I've seen. Like, these women that be looking this good, be living in, you know, BS conditions. Everyone that I think I be seeing be having, like, because they just their full life is getting funded. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if it's just because I be seeing Houston shit, but they look like their whole life is getting funded. So it's like,
throw their buns off, something that they may not even, they were just born that way. They didn't even have to work for anything. Some of them have had to work for it. But a lot of women know what they're doing. They objectify themselves and they talk trash about calling you a creep, calling you. So that is a common theme that we tend to see. These
Joe, you got
will
kids, man?
objectify themselves.
Me
They'll
too.
do anything to get a like. Even if they aren't making any money, they're getting a dopamine hit off it. And a lot of them aren't making any real money. You have a few of them that are on here, and a lot of you guys are subscribing to a lot of their fans, and the only way to get in contact with them is behind a paywall, and they're still ignoring you. You feel me? They're still ignoring you. They're not paying you any attention. They're not going to give you the time of day. But a lot of you are hoping for that one miracle that she may want to talk to you or go out on a date. You guys are on the other side of the country. You guys are in other countries, giving these women free attention. These women be having tons of followers. And as I said, a lot of these women, since I moved to Atlanta, they're working your basic jobs. If they're working jobs, they're working at fast food, front desks, waitressing, things like that, leasing offices where they have a clerical job and they're making slightly above minimum wage. I'm just saying, like, this is some real ish right here, guys. Just think about it. So ladies, wake up. There's nothing wrong with unfollowing someone if it disturbs your peace. She's spot on when she said that. And that's the same thing when you break up with someone or someone that you were trying to get at, right?
that's real. I can appreciate that. I didn't look at it at that perspective. Oh, that's real. If they just disturbing your peace, I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But again, if that's disturbing your peace, I guess, you feel me, how I was saying earlier. But I also feel like it comes from a place of, like, your mindset. It's a mindset shift.
And they ignore you or shoot you down. Unfollow them. That way, out of sight, out of mind. And some women try to call you, oh, you're being petty just because I wouldn't respond to you. What's it to you? You see a lot of women comment that on social media. I left him on red such and such, then he blocked me or he unfollowed me. Why should I continue to follow you? Why should I continue to follow you? There's nothing wrong with that. If you broke up with a girl or whatever, unfollow her. That's less things you have to deal with. You'll get over.
Yeah, I'm a unfollow because I can't see that shit. I can't see you trying to flex on me. You feel me? I gotta move that out the way. Oh no, let me not look at that. You ain't finna flex on me and make me feel no type of way. Hell no.
Over it. Same thing with
I'm
a
a go ghost type of nigga. I am a go ghost, no contact, nothing type of nigga.
Over it. Now, some of you who are mature enough, or I don't even want to say mature enough, you can follow somebody because you look at it as inspiration, right? Dudes, I don't know what kind of inspiration. I mean, you could say that this is the type of woman I want to be with one day. But if all you're looking at is beauty and she's showing you a bunch of pics of her buns and breasts, what else is she adding? This woman may not even be a good woman. She may have a smell to her. She may be awful in bed. She may be awful. She doesn't cook clean, nothing. Not positive. It's only about what you can do for her. And if that's how you want to live your life, man, I don't know, fellas. Go for it. I'll leave you to it to decide your own fate when you're dealing with these IG booty models and baddies. Because trust me, tons of dudes, unless you have a blue check or you're for sure a celebrity, she's not responding to you. That's how women are, bro. Get to the point, how Mike or Rashid said, you have to qualify yourself. You get to a point where you qualify yourself where you don't have to do much. You just show up and a woman is all trying to get at you. That's how it should be. But the way this world is now, guys, women get so much attention, it's crazy, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this.
Facts. Y'all being said, man, major rest of the channel, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm grateful for y'all, man. Like I said, 70K on this channel today. That's crazy, bro. Really came a long way. Other channels, pull up to the other one. We got 40K coming on the more Astral Dior, and we building up the Astral Dior channel. That being said, man, we gonna ADD let do it.